Hello, and welcome to another episode of My Point of View Movie Reviews. Now, today's review is for the small documentary dated back from 2012 titled CinemAbility. Now, this is a documentary based on people in cinema with disabilities or actors or actresses who portray people with disability in film. This was recommended to me by a really good friend. He said, please do a review on this on your YouTube channel so people are aware of this documentary because it's rare and it's hard to find. He had to send me a link to download a program to watch a digital copy of it. That's how hard it is to find this movie. But I'm here to say this movie slash documentary is fantastic and is also very necessary. Some of our favorite characters have disabilities. Forrest Gump. You remember the movie just recently, The Accountant with Ben Affleck played a person with Asperger's. You had that movie recently, well, not recently, but years ago. Jamie Foxx portrayed Ray Charles, how he had to put prosthetic eyes in to feel that he was blind to really get into character and feel what the real person was going through. I mean, just take for a minute. Close your eyes wherever you're at, whether you're at your house, work, or apartment, and walk around for 10 minutes. Just give it 10 minutes of your lifetime to walk around blindfolded or your eyes closed. I don't care how familiar you are with your house, you're going to feel a sense of dread and be very uncomfortable. And this movie goes back into the silent times, dealing with the Hunchback of Notre Dame and things like that. You remember that movie from the 70s and 80s, The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Plus, you had movies like The Elephant Man. This movie dives into everything. But more importantly, we have movies today on Netflix that deals with people with disabilities. One of the most popular shows on Netflix is Daredevil. And what is his superpower? And what also is his disability to make him super? He's blind. So therefore, his other senses are more enlightened to deal with villains in his streets and in the neighborhood. But this is personal for me because racism and disability goes hand in hand. You are prejudged by the way you look on appearance. That's the similarities. Oh my God, he's black. Let's cross the street. Oh my God, he's in a wheelchair. Don't look at him. You don't think we don't see that when people turn the other cheek when we're coming your way? It's easy to figure out. Look, we're all human beings. People who are black, white, Chicano like movies just like you do. People in wheelchairs, missing limbs with prosthetic legs and arms love movies just like you do. All they want to do is share the cinema experience, slap five, high five, and have a good time and eat popcorn like everybody else. It's people like you guys out there that make it difficult. You need to educate yourself. When I go to the cinema, I see groups of people who are obviously have disabilities, and they're in a group and they have other people with them. I go out of my way to go shake their hands and say, "What's up? Hey, what movie you gonna go see?" Because, dude, they're just like us. Just like us. It makes no sense to discriminate. When you see, and some of you guys who are Star Wars nerds, Return of the Jedi, do you know who the Ewoks were? They weren't a bunch of children running around. Those were people who were either dwarfs or small people. God forbid we call them midgets because that's disrespectful if you know any better. That's like calling me the N-word, and I dare you to do that. This movie opens you up and you see things from a different perspective. You know, we get on here, we do reactions and movie reviews. You take things for granted. There are people who are dying to do what you do. And there's a lot of people out there who do have disabilities and do great reactions and great movie reviews. Pay attention. But download this movie. It's necessary for your mental library to know what's going on in cinema behind closed doors. Because for years we had people of different abilities who were superheroes to me. I used to watch that show, Fantasy Island, when the little small guy named Tattoo, look, the plane. I love stuff like that. I didn't make fun of it. It was just part of my childhood memories. That's why I get along with people of different descent, different race, and different abilities. I do not ever judge people. Why don't you try being black and been in a wheelchair for a day? See what that's like. That's why Professor X is one of my favorite superheroes of all time. Stan Lee knew how to write his characters, and he gave them abilities as well as disabilities and flipped it on his head to make it a superpower. Keep that in mind until next time. And hey, it's just my point of view. Oh, and welcome to My Point of View movie reviews. Now, today's review is for a small documentary dated back from 2012 titled CinemAbility. This was recommended to me by a dear friend to check this movie out and to please do a review on your YouTube channel page.